Hi, my amazing planner friends. It's Jess from my Magical Planner. And as you can see, I have quite the box from Makselife here to open with you guys. We're going to be opening this up and talking about how I'm going to be using these products in the coming year. Makselife is the goal setting planning system that I use, and I absolutely adore it. So let's go ahead and dive in here and see what I bought on launch day. The outside box is really nice and has, let's see if I can do it. There we go. Has a little quote on the inside, which I really like. We have this insert that kind of takes you through all the different things, including their Instagram and YouTube and Facebook group, which the Facebook group I find really helpful, probably more helpful than the other two things, although there are lots of information in those areas too. But I wanted to be able to continue the system that I'm using this year, which are the companion notebooks. So I did order a new set of companion notebooks. So let's start there. And that's what this is. You get a book for each quarter. So it's every, I think, 3 months, so 90 days, which is a good chunk of time. And I'm going to be utilizing that a little bit more in this coming year. I've been reading more on that. Like the breakdown is important. Now, I can't remember what the name of this color collection is, but it is one of the ones that they came out with last year. And the ones that I'm currently using, sorry, I'm looking for them. Oh, it's over there. Hold on. So these are the notebooks that I'm currently using. They do not have a bookmark. The ones that they came out with last year have bookmarks. So I'm excited to have that little addition. One thing that I would love to see in the coming years, and I don't know if it's going to be possible, but they have all these beautiful covers that they do for their bigger planners, and they just introduced interchangeable covers for those this year. But I'd love to see some of those designs come to these notebooks. So in here, we have a notebook for each quarter, and each one of them has a different quote. And these are different, I believe, than the quotes that I currently have. So this one has good things take time, just begin again and again. Your only limit is your mind, and trust your timing of your life. And these are all, they're set up the exact same. And inside of here, you kind of have, your entry page. This is a very standard pattern that they use in a lot of their things, just the lines. And then you have your entry. It says goal setting companion notebook. You get all of your info in there. And then kind of your intro pages. You get a monthly calendar that is blank, so you can designate it for whatever month you're starting in. That makes it really easy to pick whichever book you want to use for which quarter. And then you have your monthly breakdowns here. You have reflection areas. You have your weekly actions and weekly reflections. And this will, I think you get 4 or 5 per month of the weekly action pages. And then at the end of those, you get a monthly reflection page that walks you through a bunch of questions. You get a blank page, which I've started using as my intentions. And then you go into the whole monthly setup and everything again. And then at the end of each quarter, you get, a compass assessment, so you can kind of assess where you are in your progress throughout the year. And so you do this part, you have a couple of questions on this page, and then you get blank pages back here. So if you want to write any notes or anything, or maybe you want to once a week kind of check in and show how you're progressing on those yearly goals or something like that, you can do that. And then at the very back here, we of course have another kind of cover page, and then a pocket in the very back here. The other thing of note about these books is that all the pages are perforated. So if you wanted to rip them out and say attach them to your week in your normal planner, you can do that. And then, like I said, these ones actually have a ribbon bookmark, which I find really useful. It is the one thing that I wish my one from this year had. So I'm excited to have that in this set. I think there are still some in the shop that are like this that don't have the ribbon in them. So just kind of look, and I think it tells you, but be aware of that. So you get each quarter. All right, and then you have this book, which is your yearly book. So none of your yearly goals are stuck in one of your quarterly goal books. So you can move the two together, and it makes it easier to reference back to your yearly goals. So in here, it's kind of the same type of notebook. You kind of have this, it's not quite leather, but it's got a coating on it. And it's not quite plastic. I don't know how to categorize the covers on these, but they are rather nice and they're easy to clean off if you accidentally spill something on them. But that being said, the inner pages, the same type of material, and they all have that perforation like the monthly books do. And then you have your overview here, your welcome to Moxie fam, your getting started stuff, steps to take, and doing your compass assessment and setting your intentions and all of that. And then this walks you through all the steps you need to take. And then you have your assessment and you score yourself here, and it tells you how to do that. You can actually get this part online. I think you can download it in their free downloads. And then you have your intentions, your word of the year, and goal setting. And it goes through a bunch of different steps here on how you do goal setting. And it's a really nice reference. Actually adore the way this is all set up. And then you get, some suggestions of goals if you're kind of stuck and you need something to jump off of, for lack of a better term. And then you have spaces to do maps of ideas, dreams, goals for the coming year, and that kind of thing. So you can kind of brainstorm. And then this is an area where you can, each one of the Makselife areas, which are personal, fun and recreation, work and learning, family and relationship, health and wellness, spiritual and personal growth, finance and physical environment. You can brainstorm each area, have a focus, and then goals under that focus. And the other thing that these have is the question at the bottom is, how will my life improve by reaching these whatever category it is, goals? And you can answer that question as well, which helps with the motivation. So these are for your vision board, and this kind of talked to you about how to set up a vision board. And then your last thing here is goal setting quick tips that you can have for, if you're struggling or need some inspiration. It's a great way to go. So I have all of those for this year. Excited to do this and start the new year with a new book. Then a lot of these are the newer items. So this was the free gift with purchase. It's the 2024 Reflections book. I think they still have these. And I think if you buy a planner, there's still like a gift with purchase. And I'm hoping this will go up before Black Friday. So if anybody is looking to get one on Black Friday, I think these are still there. So this is a book that kind of, it's like a companion book to your yearly goal setting, in that you look back at the previous year and can kind of see where you're coming from. Oh, it's cut off a little at the top. I wonder if that was meant to be that way. But anyhow, so you can see where you're starting and how everything has went. You can talk about the year and how you want the next year to go. I had one of these last year, but because I was just starting in the goal setting system, I didn't use it because I didn't have things to really reference back to, if that makes sense. So I'm excited to do it this year. I'm probably going to do, so it has like wins and accomplishments. What are some highlights and memorable moments? What were the most significant challenges I faced? What did I learn about myself this year? How have I changed and grown over this last year? What am I most proud of? Those type of things that really help you kind of look back at the year and truly see where you are and where you want to be and what growth you've had over the last year. So I'm excited about this. And I like the color that they chose for it. I think, like, looking at it all together, I think that's pretty nice. So there's that. And then I think all these are fairly new. This might be the least new. I think they came out with this in the spring. And these are gel pens. Oh, are they all in black ink? I was thinking they were each a different color. But hold on. Let's see. I need something to write on. Give me a second. Here, we can use these sticky notes. These are super cute. I love these ones. I got them not that long ago from Coffee Monster Co. And I really like her stuff. But I cannot get, oh, there it goes. I was going to say, I cannot get the tip protector off of this pen. Okay. If these are all black, I don't know that they're going to work the way that I was envisioning. Because I was like, oh, I can get them all and use them. Because I like the idea of having different colors for each category. It helps me to visualize which category is which and where the goals are. But it looks like they're all black. That's okay. It's still pretty, right? It has all of their colors for their system. It's a set of 8 black ink and 0.5 gel pens, and it writes nicely, at least the one I opened. So, and it has a nice little plasticky case if you want to keep them in there. I guess I should have read the fine print on that one, but I was in a hurry. Then they came out with these, which I'm hoping to use in my notebooks. I love my dot markers that they came out with last year, and I use those pretty much every week. But when they came out with these, I was like, oh, this might be really fun to use. So they have these circle stickers. And let me take one off to show you. They're just circle stickers like this. And here, we'll go into my current planner. Okay, so normally I use the dot markers, and I thought that this might be kind of fun to be able to add in these stickers from time to time to be able to put my goals next to those. So this is their functional sticker pack. So you get 2 pages of this type of dot. Then you get, I think it's 2 pages of this one. So this is just a smaller dot. I'm going to take one of these off too to kind of give you the comparison here. So this one is perfectly sized for the line. And I kind of hope that they come out with these on a transparent paper because I think that would be really fun, at least for the dots. And then you have these ones where you have just a box here, and then you have an arrow, and then you have the 3 flags. And you get 3 of those. I'm not going to take these off because I have less of them, I think. So there's 2 in that design. And then I'm guessing you get 2 in this design where you have the longer boxes and the arrows. So that part's the same, but you instead of, like, you have the, like, checkbox area, and then you get some flags over here. I don't know how well that, I like how easy it is to see, but here, let's pick one up so you can kind of see the flag aspect. So it'd be like that. So that kind of helps. So short flags, long flags, and all of the different category colors. And I love me some stickers. I'm hoping to use some of the bigger boxes actually in my Hobonichi planner. And then we have these boxes, which are like half boxes. And again, I think we're getting 2 pages, but there's only 2 colors per page, so there's more of them. But you get the bigger box here with that little, darker color at the top. So you could have your focus and then whatever goal, or if you're doing habit tracking or anything like that. And then you have like a smaller box over here with the flags and stuff. And those two are the same format. This is just different colors for the format so that you have the same set of boxes for each category. And you get 2 sheets each. So I think it's a good amount. And that's all of them. So I think these are going to be a fun way to maybe incorporate some different sticker designs into my goal setting. Then, I guess these will kind of go together. So this is their new Living a Purposeful Life. It's like a desk easel that has different like journaling prompts and that kind of thing on it, which I think a lot of these are in their flagship planner, but not in the companion notebooks. I could be wrong on that, but they're all perforated here in a nice paper. So you have an affirmation for the week and then a coaching tip for the week. And it just says week 1. So you can start it anytime throughout the year, or if you miss a week or anything like that, it's okay. And there's a quote here. Let's see. Who you become in the process of working towards your goals is as important, if not more so, than crossing the finish line of achievements. And this is Sierra Friend, the founder of Makselife. Okay, we're going to go through week 1. So the affirmation: I wholeheartedly commit to living a purposeful life this year and will invest in myself by proactively planning where my time and energy go each week. Great thing. And then the coaching tip is plan ahead. Just dedicating 10 to 15 minutes a week to set your goals will give you more control, balance, and fulfillment in your life. Set yourself up for success by determining the day and time that works best with your lifestyle to sit down and write out your goals. Schedule it in advance and commit to this investment in your future self. And then on the back, we have a prompt with lined paper that says, what day and time of the week is best for me to set aside, reflect on the current week and plan for the coming one. So it gives you an opportunity to answer that question. So there's the easel portion. So it just kind of sits on your desk. I'm going to give it a chance this year and see how I like it. And of course, on the back here, you have all of the different ways to use like their online resources. So there is that. And then they came out with these 2 packets. One is an annual goal toolkit and the other one is a quarterly goal toolkit. So let's look at the annual. So these are paperwork to help guide you in setting your goals for either the quarter or annually. If you're going to do the quarterly ones, you need to order one for each quarter, just so you know. I wanted to try it out and then make a decision if I want to get more. So let's open this one up. Okay, I think that's everything. I think we start, oh, that's kind of cool. Obviously, we have a perpetual calendar here. I'm not sure what this is for yet, but I'm sure it has a purpose. So we have that. Then we have goal setting quick tips. I'm wondering if these are the same ones that are on the back of your handbook here. It looks like it. So you just have another reference to that. Okay. My personal values. Now this I don't think is in here. So this will be different. So you have value and then what it means to you. AM and PM routine, another one that's not in those, but it's really good for a stepping stone. Personal, current score, goal score. Choose 1 to 3 goals from the ideas of, oh, you put all your ideas in here, it looks like. So that's going to be fun. And you get one of those for each area so you can do more brainstorming. Okay. And physical environment. Okay, so there's all the categories. Then we have powerful questions for your goals. And this kind of goes with everything there, it looks like. And it looks like we have questions for each category, which is really cool. That'll actually be really nice to work through. And then, oh, you have this is a cardstock thing, and it says my word of the year and what this means to me. So you could put this in a place of prominence if you want it to. And then my personal mission statement. Oh, I've never done one of those. That might be interesting too. So that's what's in the yearly one. So there is some repeats of things you already have, but there's also some new information in there. And then on the quarterly goal setting, let's see what they have here. So I think if you're struggling to set up your yearly goals, I could see this being really useful. And I am going to work through it and probably make a series of videos, most likely in December, because I think I'm going to do Vlogmas, Videomas, whatever you want to call it. And try and do a video every day in December. Okay. So this is a quarterly reset checklist. It tells you all the things that you need to do. I don't know if you're a checklist person, but I totally am. So this is very helpful for me. Quarterly intentions, which are a little different than the reflections. So we have that. Quarterly goals, so you can write them all out here. And that's a double page thing. And you have a spot to put what quarter it's in. And then we have quarterly reflections. Now, I think those might be different than what we currently get. Let's double check though. Quarterly assessment. But we don't get questions. Okay, so these are different. That's good to know. So we have that. Monthly tracker. Oh, and again, you get the fold out version. So if you're tracking several different things over several different months, and you get 1, 2, 3 of those. Monthly recap. So you have like a kind of what am I doing type thing. What am I feeling, creating, celebrating, drinking, eating, learning, loving, listening to. Okay. And I'm assuming you get one for each month. And then my ideal week. Oh, so you get a schedule that you can put together. I like the concept of having it each quarter, although I'm not sure everybody would need one at each quarter. It depends on how much your life changes. Wins and highlights. And I'm assuming we get one of those for each quarter. Gratitude. Grateful for. 3 of those. And then yes, no list. What am I saying no to this quarter? What am I saying yes to? Oh, this is something I've never done before, and I think it would be really useful. And then seasonal bucket list. I think I like the idea of this, and I'm hoping it'll work for me. So I'm excited. I probably won't start it until the new year, but I like the way it's put together. And I think it's going to be a great additional supplement to what I already have. That is everything that I ordered on launch day. I might be picking up a few additional things on Black Friday, maybe some more of these seasonal packets if they go on sale. All right, the last thing I'm going to mention, in case you are watching this in preparation for Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals, and all of that, the items that I don't have here that I would recommend. So I would recommend either having the companion notebooks or one of her planners if you think that would help you with your goal setting. You don't have to get them. It's completely, if you're into goal setting and you need that guided experience, I think they're really good. And I enjoy them, obviously. The probably product that I've used the most this year has been the dot markers. So they have a set of these that coordinates with the colors. They came out with these last year, and these, I use them pretty much every week, and I use them in my Makselife stuff. I use them in my regular planner. I just adore them. They have the same type of ink as like a mild liner, and they match pretty close. They also have a mild liner set. I don't use that as much. I much prefer these. And the other thing that I use pretty much weekly are the washies. So she has this big ring, and you can get it with all the different washies. And these are more useful than I realized they would be because they're solid colors. They match a lot of things. So sometimes I just use them as decorative things. And sometimes I use them to help me plan out different areas of my life. So those are the two additional items I think I would highly recommend looking into because I find them very functional. And so she has like the solid washies. She also has like, I don't use the heart washi as much. This is something you can use as a checklist. She also has like the checkbox type one and circles. I just don't use those as much. I think I also got the scheduling ones from her, but I again don't use that as much. With that all being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button over there. I hope you guys are having a great week, great month, and everything, and happy Thanksgiving. I'll see you guys real soon.